guys, I'm back. I don't know what happened. I thought I was live. Hold on. Hold on. Did you guys lose me? All right. Well, part 2. All right. I don't know what happened, guys. I don't know what happened, but I'm back. You guys can watch the replay. You can sprinkle this one out because this one's the actual craft. Okay. I'm done with that. I'm not sure what happened. Hi, Wanda. Are you back? I'm not sure what happened. It didn't even tell me that I went offline or anything. I guess I just didn't have a good connection. Hi, Peggy. You're back with me. Thank you. I don't know what happened. But I'm glad it kind of reset. So hello again. I'm resetting. Yes. Yes. I can't move my camera or do anything. Thank you for sprinkling this one, Wanda. This is the real one you want to sprinkle. Hopefully I don't lose connection again. Oh my gosh. If I lose connection, I may just have to do this as a pre-recorded video. Hopefully not. Ooh, this one is so pretty, you guys. We're going to put details on it too, so no worries there. I have to make sure I'm not going to catch anything really hot. I was missing in action? Oh, I'm so glad you're back though. I wasn't seeing comments. So, and I look up and it says go live, press here, and I'm like, what? Oh no, now people are texting me. It's okay, I'm back. Hopefully they'll find me again. Hopefully you'll find me again. I'm really liking this rose gold color, but I think we need 2 coats. Look at that rose gold. The lighting is probably bad, but that's the color. I was sanding when I lost you guys, so I don't know when you lost me. I hope you got to see everything. I'm glad you're back. Oh, goodness. I want to know who is the coldest right now. Who is the coldest weather right now? Peggy, I have a feeling you might win. What is your temperature, dear? Tomorrow is supposed to dip down in the 30s. So I probably will be wearing a sweater on my live tomorrow as well. Tomorrow it is supposed to dip down in the 30s here. Which you guys are probably laughing, but that's really cold for Florida. I'm back! Yes, I'm back! My mom is back. Sharon's back. Hey guys! Sorry I lost you. I don't know what's going on. My internet should be okay. My daughter is online gaming, I think. So that might be it. She might be using up my internet. We're going to have a talk if that's going to be an issue. My people need to come first. Alright, I'm just putting just a simple little coat on here, nice and smooth. And we're going to dry it real quick. I'll probably do 2 coats. Negative 21 Celsius, but now colder in the morning. Yes, it will be. Tomorrow we should be back in the low 40s. You're good with it? Alright, Wanda. I know, I've seen the snow. It's been nuts. It's been crazy. I bet you guys are really happy that spring is right around the corner, right? Woo, I know, I feel like we just hit winter, and Easter is early this year. It's going to be a crazy year. How do you like that? I think I like it. I might put some bling on it. I don't know. Alright, I'm going to do 2 coats just because I want to have it. It's supposed to have wind chills of 20 and 25 degrees. Sharon, I did not read that. Is that new? I was trying to catch some of the weather last night watching the game. So I'm going to say it. All weekend I watched the playoffs, and I'm not huge into football, but I do love football. My team is the Steelers. Of course, Tampa Bay is number 2 for me, and I will say it was kind of hard watching the the Bills, because that's my hometown, and a lot of my family loves the Bills. So I will say, if a team had to beat Steelers, I'm glad it was the Bills, because they deserve it too. They worked hard. Josh Allen is a monster. He's great. I actually love watching him. But yeah, it was kind of sad at the end of the game, but that's all right. But yes, I did like that. And then we watched Green Bay dominate the Dallas Cowboys. I know you guys are all crafters, like, what? We don't even watch football. Does anybody else watch football? I know Sharon loves football. I called her during the game last night because I was so excited. But yes, I was kind of disappointed my Steelers kind of lost, but that's all right. Can't win every year. That's what I love about it. I put way too much paint on here, you guys. Hold on. I'm going to try to put some of this back. I don't want to... This is the expensive paint. It's a little bit more expensive than the regular, so we'll try to save it. Just a little bit. But I will say the folk art does go on nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. So is anybody else doing Valentine's stuff? I'm kind of excited to do Valentine's. I don't do a ton of it because I feel like by the time summer hits, we forget all about it. But honestly, love is love everywhere all the time. So I feel like it shouldn't get old, you know? There's some pieces that you could keep out all year. Technically, you could. You watch very little TV. My dog watches more TV than I do. Oh my goodness. You watch both games, Mom? Valentine's ATCs. Yes. I know you said you had a lot to work on, so you better get on it. Okay, I will say we're going to give it a little bit of a 3D effect. So I am using one of my Jenga blocks to kind of pop it out. But I'm going to wait till this is dry. And then we'll go ahead and glue that on there, and then put our little girl on, and then we'll put all the details, all the fun details on it. All right, so because I'm going to use, let me show you guys what I did with this. So I took this, our TV is not on very often. Oh, well, that's kind of a great thing, Peggy, because some of the stuff on TV, I don't get it, like some of it. But I do enjoy some shows, and I do enjoy my TV time. But I like crafting with you guys more, to be honest. Unless I'm really tired, and I just don't want to be here, like, all the time. Like, I don't want to be, like, I don't know, trying to be my best self for you guys, because that's what I do when I come on here. I try to be my best self, and sometimes it's just too exhausting after the day. But anyway, you guys see these tags all the time. This I actually got like this. There was nothing on it. Something had fell off. I don't even remember if it was on there when I bought it. I got this from bottom of the bin. It was normally... Oh, thank you, Morgan. I appreciate that. I try really hard, girl. It's originally $5, but I got it for $2.50. So this is what I did. I pre-gamed myself, okay? Before I came on here, I put the ballerina slipper pink on, and then I put the crimson red on. And I did kind of like the glue effect, and I just kind of scraped it up and made it very worn out, like the worn look. And then I took my, here, I'll do it for you guys. I took this, and I just kind of made it kind of worn on the end with my little gator sander. I love this thing. I didn't own it until last week. And I was like, why haven't I had that yet? But I did make it look warm because we're working with vintage. So that's the whole point in that. So, yes, it's very chippy. I was trying to do a crackle, but it didn't really work out like the crackle. It just did the chippy. So I was like, that's fine. It doesn't matter. We're working it. We're making it work. So, but yeah, that was what I was attempting to do. But sometimes, you know, God just decides it's going to go some other way. And that's fine with me. So to bring out the pink that's in here already, I am going to go ahead and use this again and make this that color. And then we'll have to probably start drying a few pieces. So I'm glad to hear you guys are doing the your Valentine's Day crafts. You know what? I have to say it. I miss doing Valentine's with my kids. And you guys have done that, right? Morgan, you're gonna, if you're still on here, hopefully you're still watching. Morgan, you're gonna love it. I mean, you probably are, you may do it already with the kiddos. I don't know if they're probably old enough, but I love it. I used to sit down and have to do 3 kids times 3 classes. And, I mean, as soon as my son was like, oh, I don't want to do that anymore, I was like, okay, that's fine. Because then I was like, oh my gosh, it was a lot of work. It is a lot of work when you have 1, you know, let alone 3. So I got a little bit of a break. I am not liking this paintbrush, though. That's not the one I want to use. Hold on, guys. Let me see something. I like taking my my dryer wet wipes because they hold more moisture than a paper towel. So, but I remember one year we made little worms on leaves with pipe cleaners like this. You guys, I was playing with the pipe cleaners, but we made it like a little worm, and then we put like I think Smarties or something in it, and we glued them onto a leaf with eyeballs. And that was like one year, that was probably the most creative we got, because I pretty much went to Walmart, or we picked out, you know, their favorite characters or whatever it was. We did, you know, Star Wars and, you know, all the different Disney princesses and Legos, and I probably did it all for all the kiddos, but usually boys don't do it in their later years. And no one knows anyone's name. Well, I remember I went to Catholic school, and the rule was you can't just get one Valentine for somebody. You have to get it for the whole class, or you can't bring them at all. And then, of course, you would have like your little craft where you made like a little box or bag to put all your Valentines in, and they had the little party, and it was fun. It was a lot of fun. So, all right, we are going to dry this up real quick. I should have probably made one of those ahead of time, but yes, but I miss those days. So if you guys want, which is why I'm doing the Galentines. Peggy, I think Peggy told me about it. Quality Crafts by Kathy and Roots Creations is doing a Galentine. So if you guys want to do it, go to my page. I posted it. I think they did last call, so I'm not sure if you can still get in, but you can message them. They'll probably let you if they have some late comers. And we're going to make a little Valentine card and send it to somebody random. You did the shoe boxes from the 60s? Yep. So I'm excited to make Valentines again. It'll be a little different. Alright, that's all I'm going to do on that one, because it's, well... If you wanted to get really fancy with this, you could actually make this the crackle too, but that's perfect. That's going to go right in the middle, right glued right there. So you guys can see that, right? Our cards were mostly velvet. Oh, velvet? Like velvet. Oh, like the old-fashioned velvet, right? That's cool. Yes, they still make the shoe boxes. I think some moms get really crazy creative and they go on Pinterest and stuff. So, that's kind of fun. So, alright. So, I'm going to see how I want to position my heart. I think I'm actually going to bring my heart all the way down because I want to leave some room up here because I have a plan. I have, and I can only find one X, of course, even though I had ordered a bunch. There's my dog hair. I have XOXO letters, which I put aside for this project specifically. So I'm going to put my OX, sorry, my chair is like sliding. I'm going to put my OXO at the top just to kind of give it a cute little vintage vibe. Oh, yes, like the velvet ones. Yes, that makes sense. All right, so I'm going to actually, this already came with this on top. It's like these little pieces of wood, like these strips. But I'm actually using that. So we're going to put some glue there. And then I would recommend doing this dry, but since we're on live and I am trying to cook dinner at a decent hour tonight, we're just going to go ahead and plop it right there. And we're going to let it dry right there like that. Now, I am going to put my OXOX up here because I think that would be a cute little... Make sure when you're lining these up, because the O's and the X's and some of the letters all look the same. You see how it has like the little score number at the bottom? You can, I ordered mine off Amazon. They come in a big pack. And actually, it was like 2 bags like this is how they came. And I was only able to find like 1 X. But you can always flip it over and use whatever stamps you have on the back, and then you can make them all match too, so they're not the same, and you don't have to worry about those little numbers, but I just happen to like it. Now, pinions. I wanted pinions. Should I do it kind of all crooked, like random, like this? Or should I put them all together, like in a row? Or maybe just like the middle one like that. That might be cute. Just kind of a little random. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I want your opinions on that. I think it would be cute, kind of maybe like one out of order. Alright, and then we're going to put our little girls down. Our little girl and our little boy down. Oh, this is so cute! I don't see your comments. Are you guys making your decision for me? Alright. Let me get my dryer out. I'm going to dry this other little heart over here. Random? I like the random. I think it might be cute. Wanda says random. Any other opinions? I kind of like the random. Let me try this real quick. Random. I kind of like the random too. I think we're just going to spread it out just like that. Always put them down right how you want it. I do have finger savers, but I don't really need them for this one, for this part. So we're going to glue that there. And this one I'm going to put just a little bit lower just to give it a little bit more randomness. Oh, how cute! How cute is this? Okay. So we'll put them in place. And then I got to put my little girls, my little girl and my little guy on. So I think what I want to do is we're going to put a little heart next to them. I kind of want to do like a 2-dimensional. Yes, that would be perfect. Like that. This is the part where I focus. And I don't pay attention to you guys. It's not that I don't want to. I think I like that. And then we're going to bling it up a little bit more because I've got some buttons too. We're going to be creating with buttons too. So I have some buttons. And I even got, I almost forgot about this, you guys. I have some burlap hearts. These were also 40% off. But this is cheaper than Dollar Tree. These are. I'm going to see. This might be too big. Yeah, that's too big. But that's okay, because that actually can go on that heart and make it cute. Alright. Back to the drawing board with that one. Like I said, you could always make them a different color. This I'm actually going to stand up too, you guys. I'm not going to put it, I don't know, I kind of like this felt heart. This is my last one, of course. This one is way too big, I think. Yeah, it hangs off the side too much. So I think I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to put a wooden heart in the middle and then one here. So I think I have it how I want it. I love the 3D effect. Alright, your comments went away again. Oh no, tell me that Facebook isn't going to do that to me again. If I lose you, I'll come back. So, how is everybody's New Year's going so far? I mean, the new year, not like the holiday New Year's, because obviously that was a while ago. I hope everybody had a restful, rejuvenating weekend. I know I did. I pretty much did a lot of resting yesterday, and I've been trying to like set goals for myself, so like I feel more accomplished for me. This year, my word is grow. That is my New Year's word, is grow. So that is what I'm trying to do anyway. We'll see. Yep, that's one part. Be on the lookout for those felt hearts. You can always make some too. They're easy to cut out. Just do it while you're watching TV one day. And of course, they're different sizes too. Oh, I think I meant to put the pink one there. Hold on, guys. I think I wanted the pink one. I have to re-glue that one. Yeah, I wanted the pink one there. It was better. Can you guys see what I'm doing? I know I gotta move the craft a little bit. Sometimes I get so involved I forget you guys are there. Okay, let me put you down a little bit. That way you can see. Okay. So this is it so far. Isn't that cute? Mine is going good so far. Went to my cardiologist and I don't have to go back until June. Well, that's great, Wanda. You can see, okay, good. Wanda, I used to go see a cardiologist when I was little. I was born with a heart condition. Not a huge deal, but it was, you know, I'm okay now. I don't have to go anymore, but it was, I was in the hospital and stuff, so it was a little bit of a ride for me. Alright, you guys, I have no idea. I've never opened these, so I don't know how these are packaged. Oh, they're packaged horribly is how they're packaged. I need to find me a Ziploc bag for these, or a jar. But until then, I'm going to put a couple of buttons in the corner. Just like some random ones. Okay. We're going to add some bows and some other stuff too, so no worries. And I kind of like the idea of just doing like maybe 3. I got these buttons on Amazon. I think they were like $5 or $6 and you get a lot and they're like red. We're going to also work with these at another on another day, doing another craft. So I'm going to go ahead and find me a couple of good ones. I just love the little buttons in the corner. I think that kind of makes it everything. I don't know about anything in this corner though. I don't really like that key. I'd rather use a real key if I had one. And even this love looks a little weird for me. So I'm not going to do that one. Let me do... We are going to make a little bow. guys, I got some ideas for this week. I do. I'm so excited. All right. We might just leave the bow up there in the corner. So I'm just going to put these little buttons down. I'm going to put 2 on this side and 3 on this side. Let me see how I want these. That way it kind of like the vintage buttons, you know. Yes, I love using buttons too. I think buttons are cute. I don't know. There's something about them. So let me try to get these on here. I'm just using glue, but you can use wood glue. So let me know which one, at the end, you guys are going to take a vote and tell me which one you like the best. Of course, I need to get rid of these little strings. Strings everywhere. Alright. Take a blow dryer to it for a second and get rid of them. Alright. This is just really cute for just you can even gift this to somebody and it's just a gift as is. You can put their name on it. And you can rust it up a little bit to make it vintage too. You don't have to use, you know, the bright colors, but I kind of like the bright colors on here because it brings it out a little bit. It makes it fancy. Uh-oh. There we go. Alright. So there's that. I'm going to let this dry. Because I think this one is dry. And we're going to work with this one. And we're going to come back and embellish all of them at the same time. But there's that one so far. I love this. This is so cute. Once I see it on camera, I like approve. I don't know what it is. Alright, so this one, I'm using the Kissing Booth Girl. But how I want to put it is, I'm not going to have it like this. Hey, Sandy! I know you were just live, and I'm so sorry. I already told everybody I was going live at 7, so I'm so glad you came. Okay, so I'm not going to do it like this. I'm actually going to do it on the side. So when it sits like that, it's actually going to be at the side. So that's my plan for that one. Now, I think I'm going to incorporate some red in here. Oh, that's perfect. The burlap, okay. I might even antique that up a little bit. I'm not sure yet. Well, okay, so you can't really see it. Maybe if I move it up. I'm just trying to see how this would look. Actually, that wouldn't look bad right there. Because it is a smaller heart. But I'm actually going to push it up because the rest of the kissing booth is going to be like this. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and glue that to this piece. So you'll see some of the red. You might not be able to see it's like a complete heart, but you'll still be able to see the red. Be very careful when you're using burlap too. Don't get burned. Don't get burned like me. Use your finger savers. You guys, you see this? I have a drawer and I know exactly where my finger saver is. So I don't find them randomly in my purse somewhere like the last time. Don't worry, you gotta go when you works for us. Replays count too. Yes, they do, and I will go back and watch that replay when I am done with dinner. Probably while I'm cooking dinner, actually. I'm making some chicken tonight. What's everybody having for dinner tonight? We're having chicken and pasta, and that way my chicken will be. I'll probably have leftover chicken, so I can make a. I like to make chicken pasta Caesar salad because that's so healthy, and I'll eat that like all week for work because it's so pretty. Hey, Nicholas, how are you? I haven't seen you on my page in a while. You've been busy watching all the crafters, my friend. I have to check out your group. You can go ahead and share your group in here if you like. If you guys want to join Nicholas's group, he's got a new group he's been sharing with everybody. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put my little Jenga block here. Oh, you had KFC? You got a pot pie? Ooh, I haven't had a pot pie since we moved here. That was like our go-to food we were moving in. We were just too tired to cook after all that. So, okay. So I want it like that. So I'm going to put it down like that. And this will give it that 3D effect that we want. That's why I went early. I'm doing dinner now. Oh, gotcha. I know. Us here on the eastern side, it's really tough. Because you want to do it when everybody's available, but... Alright, I have a special thing to do with this one too. So you guys wait and see. Alright. Let me do... Now, I would say, just if you are going to hold it, I don't really have one here. It's probably in my stash. But I'm probably going to go ahead and put maybe one or two or maybe a larger Jenga block back here to hold it up like a frame. So it kind of sits there like a frame. I know it kind of looks crooked right now, but you'll see the end result here in a minute. Okay. So I've got my kissing booth, I've got that little burlap behind there, and this is like that rose gold, which I really like. Now, what I want to do with this one is, I've got some of this. And this is that old time tinsel. At least that's what it reminds me of. So I am going to put it all around the heart. And it's going to look very vintage. For all of my people that are in their, like, what was it, the 60s that this happened? That you guys used to get all the little Christmas and Valentine decorations. This tinsel was everywhere, was it not? So I'm going to go ahead and put it all over the heart. And I will say, I did not pay this. It was $10.99. I'm definitely going to be looking for this on the roll if I continue to do and you guys like these types of crafts. But I got this for 70% off. So whatever 70% off of $10.99 was, that's what I paid. But it was worth it to me. And I got another kind too. It's a little different. But this is the one I wanted to stick with this craft specifically. Alright, I'm using my finger savers and I'm just going to go ahead and start gluing around. There's like a little indentation in this heart, and that's where I'm going to try to keep most of the garland on. And I'm just going to kind of glue little sections at a time so it's nice and straight. Do you guys like the garland? Oh, that's fine. That's fine, Nicholas. You can do that, and I'll post it. Making penne di Alessandro la pasta with bell peppers and sausage. I can't do bell peppers because my husband's allergic, but that sounds great. Oh, you had tender, Sharon. You call me old? I'm calling you vintage, and vintage is very in right now, right? I did not mean to offend anybody. I'm telling you though, some of these generations now, we love it. It's so funny because Kaylee goes to the store. She went to the mall today in the rain, my crazy daughter, because she had seen a pair of pants that she liked last week. Well, she comes home with these pants, and they're pants that I used to wear in high school. And I'm like, well, dang, girl, I should have just kept all my clothes. Because it all circles back around, doesn't it? Yes, it does. It does circle back around. Like I said, I'm using this little indent to kind of be my guide for this garland. I'm trying not to get burned either. Of course, I just burned myself, but not badly. It's on low. That's all you need for these type of crafts. Come on, stick it in there. Okay, almost done. We'll do this last round. And then we'll circle back around. And then we still I want to do a couple things to this. So we're going to revamp that a little bit. And yes, I'm doing it right off the roll so I'm not wasting. Because that stuff's expensive. We don't want to waste it. I will definitely share whatever groups that I can. I am very weary about groups and I have not done one myself just because I am just weary about just people and bad experiences. And my poor friend Sandy. So if you guys remember me talking about Sandy's Crafty Corner, that's Sandy right there. Sandy's Crafty Creations with the K. Please go follow her again. She's lost her page almost has it been 4 times now, she said. So this is your 4th page. Or has it happened 4 times and this is your 5th page, Sandy? I don't remember what you said on your live. Okay. How adorable is she? Oh, how adorable is she? Oh, she's so cute. She's got some garland on her. That's all right. Now, you can do like a little heart in the corner or a vintage button. I might do... Let me see if I can get some of the medium-sized pinks. I kind of like the pink going on this to offset the red. We could do white too. Nope, that's too big. So I would say maybe 1 pink and a few buttons. I just feel like it needs a little something, don't you guys? I'm so glad you like it. Yes, the 4th page. Okay. Alright. My phone is dying, of course. We may have to lose the ring light. Alright. So, let me see what this would look like. That's cute. That's like a little flower and a heart. That actually might look really cute. I like that. Let me put this back. Because we still have to make a bow and turn up this one, so. And I got this from Joann's, so just so you guys know. Alright, this is a sticky back. You guys, it's about that time for me to figure out what I'm going to do with my hair. Because I don't know about you, but I am just... I'm still kind of mad the other girl messed it up. But I'm trying to look past all that and just like embrace a new cut somewhere. But now I have to find somebody in my area, so I have no idea what I'm going to do. Oh, I think this is super cute. Okay, so this is how it would sit on your mantle or wherever you're going to have it. In your tier tray. I'm going to take a picture of this in my tier tray so you guys can see what that looks like. But that's what I did. I did a little flower and a little thing, and then we did that to make it look more vintage. Isn't it cute? She's so cute. Okay. So, let me revamp this one a little bit, you guys. So, I am going to do the dancing couple on the record because obviously records and all that, right? You guys will have to ignore my dog. My daughter's out there, so she's going to hopefully take care of it. I'm just thinking you could actually use one of your wooden pieces to kind of bring that out, which I think I'm going to do because I got a lot of these ones. So that's what I'm going to do. Who's that? Oh, is my husband home? He sure is. Look at that. Have I been on here very long? Well, I did lose you guys for a minute, so. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this little pink one that I have because I have a lot of them, and these are Dollar Tree. And I'm going to use this to kind of pop it out. So I'm going to put that like that. And then I'm going to put my little dancing couple up here. Hi, babe, I'm live. I'm almost done. Trying to get them positioned. So, tell me, is it me or not? But does this little one look like Elvis? I love it. I think it's so cute. Okay. To me, it looks like Elvis. I don't even know. All right, so we're going to put, I think I'm going to put a little red heart behind them from this little group of the woodens that I have. And there we go. Okay, and now we're going to put, I just want to put one little strip tied to here or glued to here, just so it has a little bit of that garland, because I'm going to actually put a bow. So let's go ahead and make a little bow for that one. So we're putting a bow on this one, and then we're going to put a bow on this one. Yes, he does? Okay, good. It's not just me then. I swear, it looks like Elvis. I was like, yeah, it looks like Elvis. Okay. So these are the strips that I kind of pre-cut for tonight. I know I want some of this, this we're going to put on there. And then I think we're going to put a little pink for her dress. And then I will probably have to cut it. And then I think we'll put a couple strips of that in there. So I'll put, I don't have regular white. I should have cut some regular white. But actually that's probably all we're going to need. I'm going to cut this in half, because that's probably all we're going to need. And honestly, you guys, I'm not even doing like a full bow. We're just going to make like a little tassel type thing. So that's the plan. That's the plan. I might even use this. Yeah, I'm going to use this as the middle piece. The mic drop means the craft is amazing. I'm speechless, friend. Oh, thank you so much. I was excited about this. When I ordered these characters, I had like so many ideas for them. And I was like, it's definitely worth, I don't usually like to spend a ton of money on crafts, but it was definitely worth the $12. And remember, anybody that shares this, like Nicholas, if you share this to your group, anybody that shares in that group, I'm going to randomly pick somebody tomorrow afternoon, and you're going to win 5 of these. I picked out 5 of my own, and and the Elvis one is actually in here. And you're gonna get your own little set to work with and make, and have a few done. So, I think what I might do, you guys, is I might just go ahead and tie it up here, so it's not, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tie it on the actual piece. And it's already black and white, so it kind of works. And I'm just going to tie it with this little extra piece that I have, and then we'll trim it up. I don't know why I'm still wearing my finger saver. I guess I was going to glue some more. Alright. I love just adding that little bit of tinsel, you guys, is like so amazing to me. It's like, it's great. Okay, I'm going to cut this just so it's not so weird. And this is how we revamped that record. So that one is the other one that we did. Hey Becky, we're doing little vintage Valentines tonight. All right, now I'm gonna leave this little girl like this. I don't think she needs anything else except for maybe a jangle block at the back so that it could stand up that way. So we're gonna leave her like that, and then we're gonna make a bigger bow for our big one up here that we did. And remember, we used just either Dollar Tree or Hobby Lobby Valentine, some Scrabble letters, which you can find at thrift stores. I've been hunting. And then some buttons, and we're going to be putting a bow up here. So I did actually grab some of this too, which I'm going to put in this group. And then we're almost done, you guys. So I hope you guys get to sprinkle this one out. I hope you like it. I know I like it a whole lot. All right. I think we got maybe just one more of this one. There we go. I'm going to use the pink because we got some pink in here to tie it all up. And you can put as much or as little as you want. You don't have to do what I'm doing. But I think, you know, we'll trim it up. I'm so glad you love them all. Do you need Scrabble letters? Oh, yes, Sharon, I do. I thought you had given me some, though. Do you have Scrabble letters? Because I will use them, girl. And I may even put some in for the followers if they want to do like the same type of craft. I probably did a little too much of this pink, but that's okay because when you flip it over, it's white. All right, so we are just going to glue that right there. Oh, so cute. Guys, I'm loving the way this turned out. I'm loving it. And I just used my scrap fabrics and some scrap, that is a that's an actual ribbon spool that I had, but I cut it in half. I'm going to kind of put it up here in the corner. I don't want to put it in the middle because remember I had like an empty spot there. So we're going to trim it up just a little bit. Sprinkle me out into your groups, guys, so that everybody can see what they're good. And then you get to win a few of those little. I'm including 5 in my giveaway. So, and I'll ship it to you. So no problem with that. Oh, that is the perfect thing. And you guys, I was gonna do some antique wax, but I'm not. I don't want to touch it. I think it's great the way it is. Now, if I were to do anything different, I did paint. I'll show you guys here in a minute. But I did paint this white so it wasn't matching so much. If I would do anything, I think I would maybe antique this white up here with where the tag hole is. And you can even like put something at the end of this. You can make like your own tassel. But how cute is that? Ooh, so cute. I love the button. But yeah, I would say maybe antique this a little bit. Like you could even use like a baby wipe. Maybe we'll try it real quick. Just for fun, just to see. You have to look, but I think I still have. Oh, you have a lot. Oh, Sharon, I would love that. If you're able to give them to me, great. If not, don't worry about it. Okay. That stuff scares me sometimes. So let me see. I'm almost scared, you guys, but I know it'll still turn out really cute. Oh yeah. You could even do that to your ribbon and stuff. You flew home. At least that's what I think. You could even like dab your, you know, the edges of your hearts, maybe just a little tiny bit. Just to kind of soften it up a little bit. That's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to just kind of outline the side. And if you don't like it, you can always go over. But I think it just kind of adds to the vintage look. Because it is a vintage thing. And we've already distressed it, so. Add a little bit to the top of this bow. Of course, when you use stain, use gloves, but... Yeah, Sharon, I would love if you have some more. I would definitely, I have a place for them in the craft room, and I'm going to use them quite a bit, so when we make stuff like this, so. Alright, I think it added a little something to it. I might just kind of go in a little bit more with it, but. Okay. What do you guys think? You love it? I love it. I think it turned out really cute. So there's that one, and then there's this one, our little kissing booth girl, and then we have our little Elvis, sorry about the back, our little Elvis in the record. So these are our little crafts tonight. Oh, hey, Nancy, you just came in just in time to see what we made. Now you gotta go back and watch the replay. All right, anybody that shares, remember, I'm going to send you 5 of these. So you're going to get this little girl that says, "Be my Valentine." And you're going to get the dancing ones on here. The one that looks like Elvis. There's 2 of those, because these are my extra ones. And then you get 2 dancing boy and girls. So those are super cute. Oh, it's okay if you're late, Nancy. You can go back and watch the replay. You got to see. There's actually 2, so make sure you watch the long one, because it cut me off the first few minutes of my first one when I was sanding. So, alright, you guys. Well, I am out of here for the night. I'm going to go make some dinner. I hope everybody has a great rest of your evening and a happy Wednesday. And like I said, I'll be back on here between 6 or 7. Pretty much, I'm going to try to make it on here all day this week. Or every day this week. Because I know you guys are kind of snowed in and it's been, you know, crazy weather. So stay warm, everybody. Good night.